Namaste, beautiful beings. Welcome back to the Power of Attunement YouTube channel. My name is Bexx Biehl-Kashyap. I am a spiritual teacher, attunement practitioner. I'm also a yoga teacher and meditation teacher. And today we'll be going through a meditation process that is working with alchemizing energy in the heart together. It's one of my most favorite meditations, and it's one that I return to whenever really any need for self-centering comes up. It's very related to this practice of attunement, where we're looking at taking energy into us and sending it out as love. So I'm really excited to guide you through this process today. I really hope that it's going to be wonderful for you. I know it is for me. I did it this morning and I'm just so excited to share it with you. Before we get into our video, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and smash that like button. When we like the videos, it tells the algorithms in YouTube to show it to more people. So we definitely want to do that, and I'll also invite you to go ahead and smash the subscribe button as well. Turn on the notifications bell, and that means that every time we post a new video, you're going to get notified. So it's a nice way to stay involved in our attunement community, and also to let YouTube know that people love our content. So thank you for that. We deeply appreciate you. So let's move into the process we're going to be in together today. First, I'm going to kind of explain what working with the heart energy is like, share a little bit about alchemy with the heart, and then I'll let you know when we're getting ready to move into our meditation, so you can ensure that you have a comfortable seated position so that you can totally drop in with your gift of presence. So let's dive right in, family. Who has ever gone through something hard in their life? I know that nobody on the other end of this camera is raising their hand right now, right? It's in some ways, hardship is very much part of the human experience. I've even heard some people saying that they know that they came to planet Earth to experience. And if we're here to experience, which is true in some ways for all of us, there's no way around experiencing the hard stuff in life. Whether it's illness, death, emotional stress, work stress, environmental stress, whatever it is, there's a long list, war. We could go on and on and on, right? Part of being human is facing challenges. What do we do with all of those challenges? I know for myself, I began practicing yoga when I was 15 years old. I'm having my 38th birthday next week, so I've been practicing yoga for over 20 years now, and I'm really sad to tell you I haven't arrived. I haven't reached nirvana. I haven't floated off this planet. However, I will say that my practice in both yoga and meditation have greatly assisted me with handling the challenges that life brings to us. And there are a lot of them. The more you experience life, the more you're going to experience all the stuff that comes with life, right? And as light workers, we want to be masterful. We want to be a source of love and healing into our world. In no way do we want to be sharing kind of pollution from our own emotional bodies with our world. That's just not the way we want to do it, right? So I know when I first started practicing meditation, one of the things that I experienced was this incredible feeling of just unburdening. I would call in this breath, gathering everything that's bothering me and just on my out breath, send all the funk out. It does work, and it doesn't work like, you're having a feeling, looking at yourself going, I feel fat today. Somebody in Malaysia breathes in, I feel fat today. It's not quite like that, but it's not the most conscious way to be mindful and present by just pushing out the garbage, right? So part of why it's not the most efficient way for us as light workers who understand that we're backed up by the love of this universe is because we're stronger than that. We are here on this planet as agents of change. We are here to assist with the great awakening on this planet. At no point do I sit back and look at myself and say, oh, you're too weak to handle something. In fact, to me, I believe that my strength is one of my most valuable qualities that I possess. So before we go a little further, I'm going to invite you, we're going to move into a little kind of physical movement here. So take your thumbs like this, and you're going to stick them into your armpits. And everybody has kind of a hollow in their armpit. You're going to stick your thumb deep into the center there and just really touch on that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to trace that to the center. So right where your thumbs meet and then travel right over, this is your heart center. So if you want to just go ahead and do this and put your hand right here, as I'm going to read something to you, and I'm going to ask you to just really touch in to this heart center and notice the energy moving as I'm sharing this piece with you. So this piece that I'm about to share with you, now just go ahead and keep your hands there and just be in your heart center for a moment. It's not very often that we just drop into our heart center in our daily practice, right? So this prayer that I'm going to read to you is from the Christian tradition. And I come from an interfaith perspective. Here with the emissaries, we believe that there is truth and hope and light and love in all different traditions. And we find great joy in reaching into those different pockets of wisdom to, pull out something good. So this is the peace prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. So I'll invite you to close your eyes for a moment. We're not going into our meditation yet, but we are going to meditate on these words. So just with your hand over your heart, just breathe slowly. Breathe in these words. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen. Just go ahead and slowly bring your eyes open. Really letting those words drop in. What this prayer is saying to us is just so beautiful. In giving, we receive. What is it that we truly have to give to this world? Like for me right now, I'm sitting on a chair in my office, talking to you lovely people in my beautiful soul community. What can I do to give into the world just sitting in my office? So when we put our hands here and we traced and found our heart center, this is the powerhouse inside of you. And you always have access to this point and to share from this point. So one beautiful thing that I have learned on my journey is how powerful the heart is. This is your secret weapon right here. So this process that we're about to go through is very much related to that prayer, the peace prayer, of saying, I know there's suffering in the world. I've felt it. I've come up against it in myself. I've felt it in others. I see it on TV. I see it in the news. I feel it everywhere. And I want to be a part of bringing healing energy to it. I know that's a prayer for me. And if you're watching this video, there's a very good chance that it's also your prayer. So let's move into the technology portion of it. I'm going to explain this a little bit before we go into our meditation here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be calling on all of this pain, all of this suffering, any pain here, any wild thoughts here, any pain or suffering you feel in your community at large, in your city, in your country, in your family. We're bringing it all in. And we're going to convert it here in the space of the heart, and then we'll be sending it out as love. It's a very powerful process. I call this the alchemical heart meditation. So we'll just call it that moving forward, because it is a process of alchemy. It's bringing something into the heart and using the heart as the transmutation station of the body. You are not this body. I am not this body. We are so much more. However, we have been given this incredible gift of a body. And we are able to bring in energy into this body from our soul, like calling it in, convert it, and send it out. So we want to be working in harmony with these bodies. These bodies are not our enemy. These bodies are not against us. They are incredible sacred vehicles. Holy even. The word holy. Think about that. We all want to be holy people, yes? Holy means whole and acting like it. So this meditation that we're going to move into is a holy meditation. It assists us to feel whole and act like it. To be that into our world. Right? I'm really interested in doing that work. I hope you are too. This planet really needs our assistance right now. We need more holy people walking around with a desire to be whole and to breathe that sense of wholeness out into the world around them. So that's enough about this. I'll invite you to just take a moment, get comfortable, whatever is going to be comfortable for you. Me personally, I love to sit cross-legged, and I'll just bring my feet up onto the chair and sit. However is going to work for you. You could be sitting on a couch, you could lay down. Just be into a place where you can really drop in and not be feeling like this. Oh, it over. Clicking to check the time. Let's avoid that. Just try to get comfortable. And I'll just wait a moment while you settle in. So for this next part, I may have my eyes closed for part of it, and I hope you do too, so you won't be seeing the video. We're all friends here. I'm a professional with what I do, but this is a sharing of love. So I will just ask you to be with me in that space. Be with our collective one heart as we go into this meditation together. And really allow yourself to go deep. One of my meditation teachers, when we get ready to do this meditation, says, this is your last chance to back out before deep transformation comes your way. So I'll say that to you. Last chance to back out before deep transformation. Let's go. Okay. So I like to wiggle a little for my meditations. Shake it out a little. Move the neck. Move the fingers around. Take a breath. Deep breath in. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. My chair's squeaky for effect, so I hope you've shaken it out. Relax the shoulders, bring them up again. One more time. Perfect. Now I want to invite you to bring your hands crossed over your heart center. Go ahead and lower your eyes. We give thanks together for the ability to drop into our heart center, for our ability to know that only love is real, and for the opportunity to share this genuine love from Source with our world. As we drop into this meditation, may each of our hearts expand beyond any human understanding. May we experience the fire of transformation in our lives together. And may the world around us feel this beautiful energy that we are sharing with them. I know it is so. So it is. I invite you to tune into your breath. Breathe really deeply. Breathe out very deeply. Listening to all of the sounds around you. Any appliances, any rustling of the wind, any movement. I invite you to hear it as music. Music that makes your heart happy. Just breathe in and out, hearing this music. Now, as you're hearing this music, imagine that you can hear your own heartbeat. Tune into that sound. Listening to your heart moving, animating your being. Offer gratitude to your heart for all that it has done for you. On the physical level, it keeps you alive, keeps you moving. On the emotional level, it has allowed you to experience this life fully. We offer gratitude to our heart. We offer gratitude to our collective heart as one large spiritual community working together on this planet. Now I want to invite you to scan your own body, your own holy body temple. Sense into any areas you may be feeling physical discomfort. Sense it really deeply, feel it. Now I want you to gather up all those feelings and bring them into your heart center. Bring it all, bring all of it. Everything that has ever happened to this body before this moment, bring it all into your heart center. It's helpful to imagine that this energy you're bringing to your heart center is maybe like a dark, murky color. I like to imagine like a dark black charcoal smoke just swirling around, and I bring it into my heart center. And then as soon as it reaches the heart center, the golden light of transformation completely surrounds all of this gray energy, and it begins to move and change shape. And then I sense it becoming love, pure love from Source. I sense it becoming white light. And I breathe in again. And on my exhale, I exhale out that pure love. And I see it moving like a ribbon into the world around me. Let's do it again. Breathe it in. On your next inhale, I want you to bring in any busy thoughts, any worries, any stress you might be having in your life. Bring all of that in, that murkiness, that strange smoky energy. Bring it all into the transmutation station of the heart. When it reaches your heart, imagine it becoming golden as it is converting. Breathe into that. As it's converting in your heart center, the powerhouse of your being, imagine your heart becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, expanding all the way through your chest so that you can hold more and more. On your exhale, breathe out that love. It's not stress anymore. It is love. It is a gift for your world. Everything you have gone through leading up to this moment is now an offering of pure love. Really feel it leave your body. Notice what changes around you. Now I want to invite you to bring in any stress or worries or frustration you may have from coworkers, family, your community, your neighbors, anybody that's closely related to you, anything they might be going through. Do you know someone with an illness? Do you know someone who just lost their job? Has someone you love just recently lost someone special? Bring them into your heart. Bring them into your heart center. Make room for them. Make room for their pain. You're big enough to handle it, to carry it, to convert this for them. Bring that pain into your heart. Feel it converting as the darkness becomes golden light. And you breathe out the white light of love into your world. I like to visualize the people that are on my heart, receiving this love offering through my breath, seeing it surround their being, and watching them smile, face their head up to the sky, feeling the love from creation. Breathe it in, breathe out the love. Now I want to invite you to breathe in the pain of your city, the pain of anyone homeless, anyone without a meal, anyone who is struggling to make ends meet, anyone who is going through hardship, suffering. Bring them into your heart. Bring them into the inner sanctuary of your crossover point of your heart. Make room for their pain there. You are a being of love and compassion. You have what it takes to hold this for them. I feel my heart expanding as I make room. I feel golden light transforming this pain into something so beautiful as I breathe out, sharing pure love. Let's do another cycle of that. Breathe in the pain of your city. You want to breathe deeply into this. You can stay with them for a few breaths too. Let's breathe in the pain of our states as we expand, opening our heart even more than we even thought possible. You can hold so much in this beautiful, brilliant heart of yours. In this moment, you are holy. You are whole, living your life in a whole way, breathing in the pain of others, sharing with them the medicine of love. Breathe in the pain of your country. Breathe in the political issues. Breathe in the civil unrest in any way. Breathe in any geographically specific issues. Be with the people experiencing this and send them that love. Now let's bring in the whole world. When I first started practicing this meditation, I would shy away when we got to the whole world, because I thought, who am I? How can I hold the whole world in my heart? And I learned that that was just not true, to think that way. The whole world can fit inside this heart of mine, and it can fit inside of yours too. Bring in the whole world. You can imagine the globe, the big blue-green orb, with all of our brothers and sisters, all of our animal friends, all of our plant teachers, all of that water, all of the elements of this planet that we call our home. Breathe in all of the suffering, all of the pain that this planet is facing. Allow that murky energy of pain and suffering and sadness and separation to convert inside your awakened heart. Let it become love. Let this day be the day that you converted it to love and shared it without holding back. Let this be the day that you brought big love from Source to your world in a holy way, living in a whole way. Let's bring in all those affected by war, conflict, poverty, famine, natural disasters, all of those who are experiencing suffering in this world. We bring you into our hearts. We see you, we understand, we recognize your pain, we feel compassion for you. We remind you you are part of our global family, and we love you. We send our love with our out-breath. Let's take a few moments together. Bring in any other issues that have not been named. Breathe it into your heart center. Allow that golden light of transformation to cover it and change it into love. It is pure love that will heal our world. When we come together today as healers, as medicine carriers of this pure love, we know that love is the medicine. I invite you to slowly open your eyes. Look at the world around you. Notice what feels different. Do you feel more at peace? I know I do. I invite you to drop your hands to your lap, putting your hands on your knees for a moment. Breathe in deeply. Really sense your heart center. Does it feel different? My heart feels huge right now. I hope yours does too. Let's go ahead and bring our hands together. We're going to go like this. This is consciously moving the energy around that we just had in our heart center. Okay, now go ahead and bring your hands up. Stretch really good. Palms up to the sky. Exhale the hands down. So let's just put our hands over our heart again. Breathe into this moment together. I see you, beautiful one. I see you bringing love and healing into your world. I honor your beautiful heart. And I'll remind you that you can always come back to this practice at any time during your day. Any stress that comes your way, any pain and suffering that you encounter, bring it right here and send it out as love. I love you. Thank you for being a part of this meditation that we did today. And I hope that it helps you. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and we hope to see you on our next video.